Hi, this is Darman. Welcome to another Minecraft Let's Play video. In this video series, I'm showing you how to build Stampy's Lovely World. And I'm back. It's been a while since I've been able to record due to various scheduling conflicts and small diseases that have hit my household. So anyway, yeah, in the last video we started it's growing cobwebs by now, I'm sure. We have it's the Crystal Waters Crystal Rapids / game. So this is how far we got last time, and we gotta, we could have a boat race right now, basically. Well, actually we can't, not quite, because I guess the water doesn't come down from above here to kind of let you keep going on the second lap, but you can do one lap ones right now. That would be no problem. All right, so we're just gonna get right to it. We've got a lot to do. I anticipate there being one more video after this, because there's a good bit of work. There's a good bit of work to do. This is a big. We're building two games here at once. So anyway, we have this this piece. Oh, by the way, I just saw the dog and I thought, oh, there's an animal. But you know what? I just saw over here. This is funny. Remember how like the cats were like climbing all around, like where the chicken is over in town. Look at this. I've got this strange concentrated population of animals over here. Not a clue. Yes, I hear you. There's all manners of critters here. Oh, now they're going to scatter. I saw a cat like climbing into he was in here. Looks like he was going to play some golf or something. I don't know, but he saw Stampy's big face there, and he wanted to join his chum there. So anyway, yeah, let's just get started on this. So what we're going to do first is we're going to do this part here. We're going to do the entrance, and we're going to do the redstone.
Redstone alert! Redstone alert! Redstone alert!
And it's not bad. It's super easy. Don't you worry about it. Anybody can do this redstone. Okay, so let's just start with the stairs. And we're gonna kind of start with like the walls that go on each side of this, and then we're just gonna go from there. Okay, so from here, we want to leave the first two blocks down. We just want to leave them alone, and then we're just gonna draw a line out to where we already have the snow here, and we're gonna make each line one block shorter on this side. This side is gonna go straight up. And let's see, we need to do it 5 times. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. So that's going up 5 times. Let's do that on both sides. Right. Yeah, I've heard Nicholas Booth, and I've seen videos where there are a lot of more areas that are flat now in Stampy's Funland that were not before. So get ready. If you have Stampy's seed, get prepared to knock down some more mountains in order to build more things. It's basically like in this area, which obviously this is not Stampy's seed, but there is still quite a bit of stuff over here. Like there was this big mountain that's kind of over here next to the creeper coaster and the whale of a time, whatever it is, game. Those look like they're all been pretty well flattened down, and everything over yonder ways. But anyway, yeah, there are lots of things, and I'm trying to keep up with it in the seed that I'm building, the starter seed that I'm working on for anybody who wants one. All right, so we've got these two walls here, and let's see. Let's just quickly build the stairs now. These are oak stairs, and these can just go right on here. And we're just going to build. I'm just going to build the actual stairs. I'm going to leave them hollow underneath for just a minute, because I can't quite remember how far we have to fill it up with snow underneath. So I'm just going to, oops, how did I manage to get them upside down? That's amazing, even for me. Even I can screw up that badly. Okay, there we go. All right, so we've got 5 stairs there, and inside here there's a little room where they're going to keep the chest with the boats and stuff in it. So let's just hold that thought. Actually, no. Let's continue this thought. Let us continue in this direction. Let's see. All right. Let's connect this to that. I think that's what we're going to do next. So from here, we're going to draw a line of snow that's going to continue past where we have right now, and this is going to be a total of 18 blocks long. So we've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. So we just need to finish that up. So that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, which should match it up exactly to the corner of this, which it does. So that's good. We can just fill this wall in here, and there we go. That is the start of that wall, and I think it, yeah. What we're going to do now is we're going to add 2 more rows of snow under this little archway here, and then that's going to finish off this wall. And the other side is going to be exactly the same. Did I get that right? Yeah, that looks right. That looks pretty good there. Let's just go over here, and I don't really need to count this, of course, because I can just bring it right over here. I'm not filling in the top quite yet because this is where part of the redstone is going to go. So we're just going to bring this together like this, and then we can kind of finish up bringing this up to the height of that. And which is now this is the height of the top part. We'll get to that. This is the, where you'll be walking around, that sort of thing. So let's see, we've got that. Okay, I just need to add 2 more rows under here, and then we can start working on the part where we're going to actually put the redstone in. So let's put 1 more row on top of what we've got here. I think that's probably as far as we want to go at this point. Let's see. Well, let's put a little ceiling. We're going to put a ceiling, for this area down here. It's just going to be even with what we've done here, because then we're going to put our sticky pistons up above there, and I'm going to actually have to remove one of the rows that I just realized I put down, but that's okay. I'm just going to fill them all in like that. Here we go. That's fine, like that. And then let's see, we need to put the pistons, actually no, that's okay. No, I will have to get rid of that. Basically, there's 8 blocks wide here. That's exactly how many blocks we want to have open above it. And we want to have it right above, not above the pressure plates, but the first row where there is no pressure plate. So I'm just going to knock this out right above here. Yeah, I can hear myself stepping on all of them. Get rid of that one there. Okay, so this is what's actually going to let the water down. That's going to eventually be up here. So we need to put down some sticky pistons, and let's see if I can do this without really fouling this up here. We need to put it on the, not this one. We don't want to put it there, and I can tell already I'm going to have trouble now. All right, we're going to put it this way. We should have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, that's going to line up right over top of all that. And let's see. So this is going to push. We're going to put some more snow blocks in front of each of these. So this is what's going to be pushed. And then I need some repeaters. I need some redstone repeaters, and these are going to be helped to direct the signal into here. So we're just going to lay down one behind each one, and you don't have to pull the lever back at all. That's fine. And then just connect them up, kind of very much like we did with the that game over there, that castle game. There we go. Why am I blanking? The flop game. There we go. Blanking on the name there. Okay, so now these will push these out in just a minute. So we need to put a lever down here, and it's not in the middle. It is right here to the left of that row there, and it's on the second block up, kind of right in the middle there. So now we have to, I'm going to knock this out just a little bit so I can see what I'm doing. You can do the same. I need to put redstone on the opposite side of there. And I need to kind of make a little step up to here. So I think what I did is this. And so because if you take redstone dust and kind of bring it down like little steps here, I think what I did is that. Now where's my all right, I'm going to get rid of this too because I can't tell where that is. Okay, so that's there. So if I turn that on, I just want to power that just so that I know once I've got it going on there. And let's see if I do this and put this. No, this is not right. Oh, I took a, that's what it is. We take a redstone torch. We're going to put it on the back of the block here. And then, let's see, let's remove that step. And actually what we need to do is just put this right. Yeah, we're just going to do 2 blocks. And then, yeah, so that third block here is going to be right above that torch. And when we put the redstone above it, you can see that activates those over there. And then when we pull the lever down, whoop, they pull back, and there we go. We could hear them whooshing around. All right, so now we just need to kind of neaten this up a little bit. Let's just fill in this hole here and there and that side, and yeah, that's good. So then now we can just cover this whole thing. Just cover this whole thing with snow. Yeah, except for there's one piece where we have to have the water come from somewhere. So it's going to come from up here. And we're going to leave this one slot open here, you know, above those. But obviously we don't need those. So we're just going to fill that in. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks of snow. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those. And then I'm just going to fill this up like that. There we go. So you should have, you know, eight little blocks, you know, in the slot there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Okay. Just like that. Like this. Okay. So we kind of made this big block, and there's this big, looks like a toaster. Looks like a toaster. I love toast. Actually, I really love English muffins, even though I'm sure the English have nothing to do with them or want anything to do with them. That is where the water is going to come down. So now that we can continue this this part here, this is going to be the ceiling of the room there, and we just want to make sure that we protect any water from possibly getting to those to that redstone, because that would obviously ruin everything. So I'm just going to put an extra block there, and let's just make sure, I'm just going to seal it off real good there. Just to make sure. This is a little excess. That's all right. I don't have to do any more than that. So let's just make this ceiling. So this little room down here is going to be, you know, essentially 2 blocks wide. And we need to put a wall back here. But honestly, I have to look at my map to see where I am. So this right here, where we're walking on top of this snow here, this is where the door goes. It actually goes to the right of that. Yeah. So this is where the doorway is going to go. So the wall actually goes to the right of that here, and if you're gonna, you may want to fill that in if you're planning on playing with the full googlies involved in your gameplay. So, all right, so that's going to go there, and we'll deal with the torches and stuff in a bit. So that's fine there. So since we're here and we've kind of got this part done, let's do the entrance that goes to the Crystal Rapids part, which is over here. So we've already got this, as I said, there's the snow here, and we've got this glass. So the path goes right in front of this door, and I'm going to actually go 1 block closer to myself here, and I'm going to dig out 9 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to fill that in with snow. And where we have grass right now, there's going to be glass with water under it, and that's the path that you actually walk on. So we want to leave a little bit extra there, and then just bring that out to the path, to the stone path out here, and then we can connect this up as well. So now we want to just change this grass into the cool, basically kind of look like this. We're going to have to dig down 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. Can I even do that? Yeah, I think I filled in enough there that I could actually do this correctly. And let's see. There we go. Now we want to make sure that these walls have snow on them. So I'm just going to change them out to snow. We don't want to see the dirt, because the dirt and grass, it's just ugly. It's just not the way it's supposed to be. Let me just see if I can squeeze that in there. Okay. Oh, and on the bottom of this too. So we're just going to dig down 3 on this side. 1, 2, 3, and we're just going to line the bottom of it with snow. So now it should be 2 blocks deep. And let's see. Oh, yeah. Let's get rid of this. Put some snow here and here. Make this look nice, just like the rest of the ride. It's in the details, you know. Makes it look nice. Oh, we got a couple of one there. Oops, see, there we go. There's some water. Now let's do it the old-fashioned way of using water buckets, shall we? Okay, I really didn't want to get rid of that fence, but that's okay. So now we're just going to fill this in with water. Just make sure there's no streams, which is real super easy, of course. And then we're just going to take our glass and go right over top. Just be careful not to get rid of the water itself. Just go right over top, just like we did for that stuff over there. And now, here we go. I needed that fence. I don't need the water, though. So then we're just going to put some fences all the way around here. Just so you can't accidentally fall in there, I guess. I don't know. here, and oops, a little bit too far there. And speaking of fences, there's fences on this part here. We're going to go up, and then just put one on each of these going up. You don't connect them like this. In other words, just let them be just one on there. So we just put two here, and then one on each up to the. No, we don't put it all the way on the top. Nope. Leave that top one off. You definitely don't want to do that. Okay, so now. Okay, so we've got this part here. Redstone's done. We're done that part. So what we're going to start to do is there's this kind of there's a square. There's the little pillars that come up that are made out of stone. There's a big square that kind of happens up here with the snow. It's just like a kind of a ring on the inside, and then there's one like on the outside. So let's do that now. We want to locate the first one. And we're going to have to break a little bit of glass to get this to work right. What we're going to do is we're going to line up right with these glowstones. If you have them in there, let's see if I can explain that even better. How about if we say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's 6. We're going to go out 6, and then we're going to go into the third one. 1, 2, 3. And it should be not even with this, but one block over there should be even with that. So we want to go down all the way through the water there. We want to get to the ground. So we want to put a total of 8 down. So 1, 2, 3, and then 5 on top of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you just want to do the 5 on top, knock yourself out. But he does have it all the way. It goes all the way down there like that. So and that will connect up with this one going this way, and then it's going to go this way. I'm just going to kind of drag it out a random amount, and then we'll locate the pylon where it goes here. Now on this side, it's going to go 2 blocks away from here. It's all still lined up here. 1, 2. So I'm going to break these 2 blocks. 1, 2, 3. Then build 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. There we are. So now we've just got to locate the other 2, and then we'll have our. This is what the pressure plates are going to go on. That are going to kind of hold back the water for the top level that's up here. 'Cause there's 2 levels. There's like a level here, then it goes up a block here, and goes over that way. So this one is going to be the 4th block in, lined up here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Knock these 2 out. Should be 3 there, and we'll just fill the rest up to the same level. There we go. All right, and now with that, again, this is going to be perfectly square. So what we're going to do is just kind of see where we lined that up. And oh, look at that, I got it just right. And then guess what? Your other pylon goes right under here. So that should be, the 3rd block in here. Let's just get those in there and just bring that up to there. Oops. There we go. Okay, so that's the inner snow ring. Now, we have to make some more pylons on the corners out here, right on the real corners of this thing. And these are going to be the same height. These are going to be 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, because those stick up 5, and these are going to stick up 5, and that's going to meet up with that. So then let's just go. We're going to go right over top of the snow that's down there. This isn't the only ring of snow we're going to make up here. This is going to be a little bit wider than that. So we're just going to bring it out here, and up there, so forth on all four of these corners. Then we're going to go out 2 more blocks, 2 more rows concentrically out. And let's just make sure we get that there. Okay. Then we're going to start filling in with a bunch of glass, at that point. Then my little helper is going to come in. I'm going to whoosh some glass in here. And I think we are going to actually just make it out of glass. There's nothing really to it. It's just flat glass. All right, there's that one. Now we just have one more side to do here. Just connect this up. And so it's looking good here. Okay, so now having this height. And really, there's nothing stopping you from making this a different height. Taller even, or shorter, whatever. This is just how he did it. If you want to make your own ride and just kind of use this as a guide, he always says, he doesn't have to be like his. Just he likes, to think that he's giving you ideas on, and encourage you to use your creativity to make it your own. So I would do the same. All right, so Now, like I said, on the outside of this, we need to add, like this, 2 more rows on the outside. So this will end up having 1 block sticking out on each side. So this just, take this all the way around, all the way around, all the way around, this whole thing. Make sure it goes out 2 blocks. And this was a little different when he first built it. Something I can't remember whether I remember there was something weird when I was kind of building it with him, and then something changed, and well, that's fairly common. But yeah, anyway, so I am going to let my helper finish adding the 2 extra rows around the outside of that. Okay, so yeah, now so just reiterate, that's 3 blocks wide all the way around now. And your front should look like this. You should have 1 block sticking out. 1 block sticking out of the steps like that. So, all right, so now the glass. Basically, at this point, you have to fill in all this glass. Everything that's at this level is going to get glass all the way around this thing. Out between these 2, and then also in the middle here. Technically, well, all right. Actually, you know what? Don't do in the middle, because it actually goes up 1 level. So we'll get to that. So just for first what we'll do is we'll fill all this, outside donut. It's a big square donut. We're going to fill the outside of the donut with glass. And then what we're going to do is right on the inside here, I said this went up 1 block, and it does. And really it's up, it's like this. Oops, that's too much. It actually ends up being like this, so that the snow is still the same level as this, and that's where, like I mentioned, we're going to put the pressure plates. They're going to hold back some of the water. But I found that in order to fill this thing up properly with water, that you need to have a block under here first. So what we're going to do, well, I guess I really didn't need to get rid of them. We're going to do first is starting on that snow ring. That's where you're going to start here, and you're just going to go ahead and fill the whole top part up. And we'll go back, and once we have all the water in there, then we'll go back and cut out this ring, the blocks that are above the snow, and then put our pressure plates in, because I found it's just easier to do it that way. Well, not just easier, but I couldn't figure out any other way to do it, because I thought, I don't know how super important it is, but I think it'll basically still work even if you left it and just let the water sort of run over the edge, because it won't quite fill up, right up to the signs, which are going to be around this when we're done. So I'm just going to go ahead and let's continue that all the way across. And yikes, it's getting hard to kind of see. Oh, the glass on top of the glass down there it's rough. It's kind of hard to take. But anyway, yeah, so this is, let me see if I can get down here. This is what we've got so far. And we need to put some glass all the way on the outside of this thing. We kind of, because there's this little path, of course, that runs around. So what you end up doing is you have glass that kind of, well, it starts here because of the stairs. It's going to go all the way around and around the corners. Oops, that should not be stacked up like that. And then, you skip a row so that you can walk around on that. So it basically makes this little path kind of going all the way around, all the way around, all the way around. So when you come up here, you're forced to walk to the various areas. So that's what we're going to do now. So just go ahead and keep, finish up adding those 2 rings of glass all the way around. Okay, and don't forget to leave yourself a little room so you can walk up here. The glass should come right up here, right to that, where the edge of the stairs is there. And yeah, there's torches that have to go all the way around the same. But we'll get to that and when we finish it up in the next video. So what we're going to do to finish up today is let's get the water in here. Okay. And I know we haven't built the little thing. There's a little building down there, I guess, is one of the things I'm missing down there still. But that's okay. We'll get to that, because we're going to kind of build that as part of the centerpiece that kind of comes up here. The big like upside down water bottle that looks like, I don't know. Looks like that to me. All right, so the last thing I said we're going to do is we're going to put up the, we're going to use these signs. I might as well grab the water while I'm here. And maybe the pressure plates will grab them. Okay. So the signs are going to go right next to where you currently have this glass, and you're just going to like go down, and for the first row you can go down, you know, you can still fly and just go down. However, oops, I always end up dropping them. I get them out of order. I press trigger. This is Xbox, so I have to trigger button, trigger button, trigger button, trigger button, all the way around. And then the more annoying part is doing the second layer, because you have to do 2 layers. Because you can't fly anymore, and you have to squat in order to get that second sign. There we go. Get that on top of there. So then you have to kind of just carefully go around and do that to each one. But whoopsie, and then I just drop one like that. Very annoying. So you're going to go around and do that. You're just going to put the first layer down, and then you can put the second layer down like that. So let's finish that all the way around that square. And when you do this, I didn't mention this before, I just said it. Don't put any on the corners like that. You know, you don't need to put, you know, any like here like that. The water won't go anywhere. And that's just not the way he's got it. So now what we can do is start flooding this with water up here. I'm just going to put water right on the edge on this side, and then I'm just, like I mentioned in the last video, just put it on the side right next to it, and it'll all fill in perfectly with no streams whatsoever if we just watch it magically fill in. So nice. Excellent. All right, so now we're going to do the same. I don't know if I can't remember if this works because of the filling in the water. I think that middle part's going to foul it up, but we're going to try it anyway. So we're just going to go ahead and dump a bunch of water because we are at the stage, and this is the part where you're going to find out whether or not you missed any of the glass blocks that I'm standing on right now. Because if you did, you will quickly find little waterfalls down here, and I would not be surprised if I found one. I was fairly careful, but you never know. I'm just prone to these sort of silly mistakes. So we're just going to go along this side. Let's see what happens. I might have to go along one more side to make this all work. And that's okay. No, it's working pretty good. Yeah, no. Yeah. Yeah, no. That did not work. Okay, so I can just, it looks like that worked out pretty well there. I'm just going to go along this side here. And let's see. I'm curious to know what's going to happen over that slot. Oh, dear. Whoops. We've got a perimeter breach, Captain. Okay, there we go. Whew. That was close. There we go. Now we'll just fill this side up. All right, so this is a little more stubborn. So it looks like you'll end up having to put buckets of water around all 4 sides, and that's okay. That'll work fine, and that's all filled in there. Look at that. But while I was finishing that, it filled in behind me. Oh, perfect. Oh, okay, not perfect. So now we've got these little streams here because we had this... we already had this, indentation here. So what we have to do is temporarily, and that's why I'm using diamond, temporarily fill this in here, and the streams are going to go away, and then go ahead and take those right back out, and everything should be hunky-dory still. Okay, so that means that the redstone probably should have tested this earlier, if we flip this lever, should allow water to come down. Let's see what happens. Yep, and here it comes, and it comes rushing this way. Perfect. All right, if we close that, it should shut the water off. Perfectamundo. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay. Wow. Oop, I bumped my head. Look at this. This is looking good now. Shoot, you could play a game with this right now, because all you need are like some bolts, and you just get in the water with your friends and come right along here. Oh, so here's the part where we have to take this, where I said we're going to take out the edge, this. I'm going to do this carefully because I don't really want to break through the snow and cause myself more grief than I have to. So basically just go around right above the snow edge. Now we can get rid of this extra glass that we don't need, which we put in a little while ago, and then we're just going to put pressure plates on there. And what that does is it creates an airspace at the first block level, and the way the water works is if you're in it, it basically raises you up like the water elevator, like we did in Stampy's house. It would still basically work here, even if you didn't put these down. I believe so. You know what? Let's get a boat out. Where's the boats? Where are the boats these days? Oh, goodness. I shouldn't have even attempted this on camera. The boats. I know you're screaming. You're like, the boats are in the whatever menu, wherever they are. Oh, transportation. That's where they are, right? I always forget that there's like categories to this. So if we had a boat, let's see. Put a boat here. Let's get in the boat. And so if we maneuver over to here, yeah, it still does raise you up, even without putting anything there. So, well, let's consider this oh, see now, I forget how to get out of boats, and that's what happens. Where's that hole? Oh, look, there it is. Okay, good. But, you know, nevertheless, this is how Stampy has it, and there may be other reasons to have it. So I'm going to put them down, and maybe it makes your boat rise up faster, or this might have been a mechanic that, you know, as the game was updated, maybe this isn't quite as necessary, but we're going to do it because Stampy did it. How about that? How's that for going along with peer pressure? Okay, perfect. All right, so we've got it water. We've got it. It's working, basically. Now we pretty much have to decorate it at this point. So we're going to do the little towers where you start your games. We're going to do the little upside-down water bottle thingy there. We're going to put a bunch of torches around and kind of do the little details that are left. We've got signs. Oh, and there's a couple of street lamps out here. We'll finish them up in the next video. So where am I going to end up? I think I will stop my video. I'll stand here, right here on the steps, and say that I'm Darwin68. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!